Alright, so with Transcendent Ban coming to global in just under 2 days, I thought it would be a good idea to go over like what you need to do in order to prepare for his arrival, if you intend to summon for him. Now the banner itself is of course super stacked, so maybe you're like summoning for some of the other units and you happen to get Ban. What do you need to do in order to build this man out? That is what we're gonna go over in this video, and I'm just gonna keep it as briefly as I can. Now if you're just interested in any sort of specific parts of the video, do check the timestamps in the description down below or the timeline of the video. And while you're down there, do give the video a like, do consider subscribing for some more Grand Cross content, but with that, yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so first of all, you have to ask yourself, can you even get the 900 gems in order to guarantee yourself a copy? And generally, I would sort of say that you shouldn't summon on a banner if you can't guarantee yourself the 900 gem, or go to the 900 gem mark if it's a festival banner. But this time though, because the banner is so stacked with some really good units, because you have Purgatory Meliodas, you have the one ultimate, of course Estarossa here really good as well, and Merlin. These 4 units constitute like the main core of 3 different teams, or well, Escanor can be part of like any team of course, but Meli and Estarossa are generally with the demon team, Merlin of course with the unknowns. Liz can be used for the archangels, but she's not the best there either. And of course Lost Vein Meliodas is getting a LR upgrade as well as a holy relic, so this banner is really good to summon on. But can you get 900 gems? Say you're at 0 gems right now, will you be able to get the 900 gems? I would say yes, but it is gonna depend on where you are at in your account progression. So what I mean by that is, say, can you get to champs 1 in normal PvP? That's gonna give you 60 gems. If you can't get to champs 1, say you're stuck at champs 5, that's just gonna be 50 gems per week, right? But what I'm about to tell you, like the calculations I'm done, are of course gonna be dependent on if you can go to champs 1, and also if you are in a guild that does their daily logins. So for example, if your guild does the daily logins or the daily check-ins, I'm not in a guild right now, but you do the daily check-ins by clicking like the little thing at the bottom there. So you click on the guild and then the little thing there. I'm gonna log into my global account, I can maybe show you later, but it doesn't matter. Then you're gonna get 1 gem every single day, and because the event is gonna last for 5 weeks, that's gonna be 45 gems. Now if you do your daily quests every single day, you're also gonna get 4 gems per day. That is 28 gems per week, or 140 gems for a period of 5 weeks. So that's really nice there. And just so you can see it, actually during these special events, I guess there's 1 gem, 2 gems, there's another 2 gems, and then here's another 2 gems. I'm not sure if it's anything special because that's more than 4, but at least 4. So this is like the bare minimum, 4 per day, and that's how it is generally. I'm not sure if it's anything special just for today, because you do have the PvP one there, you do have this one as well as this one together. It might just be once or twice a week that you get that, I'm not sure. Let's just calculate it as conservatively as we can. So 4 gems per day, that's at least 140 gems, so now you're up at 185 gems. Now the Fort Soldiers dungeon will also have this special mission here, so if you do this every single day, it's gonna last for 2 weeks, and if you do it every single day, you're gonna get 2 gems per day. There's 28 gems in that 4-week period. All you need to do is clear these enemies once like this, and then after that you can use skip tickets. This is the first time I'm like facing off against this particular enemy, so I will have to do it like this. And once you beat it or use skip tickets, you will of course be granted, well, or greeted by a gem. So that's an additional 28 gems over the event period. Now of course, if you feel up to it, you can also get a total of 10 gems over the 5 weeks if you do like these missions here. Most of them take like 2 days to complete, I believe, but they don't take that long, and if you can do that, you get 2 gems per week. I mean, that's not a lot, but it does stack up, right? So if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. That's another 10 gems. Then if you go to PvP and check our placement rewards, if you are up to champs 5, you're gonna get 50 gems per week. That's gonna be 250 gems. Or if you get 60 gems per week, that's gonna be a total of 300 gems. I just want to include here that because this video is coming out on a Sunday, and I'm actually recording it on a Sunday, tomorrow on a Monday we are gonna get the PvP gems before the patch, so it's gonna be a total of 6 weeks of PvP gems. So either add another 50 or 60 gems to the total at the end. So we're just gonna use the 300 gem here for the calculations, and we'll go over it very shortly here, exactly how much you're gonna get. Now you will also be able to get up to 35 gems from the final boss channel. Once this leaves, once the placements are calculated, you will be able to get the 35 gems. Let's have a look here by placing in the top 60%. So if you can manage to get here, you will be able to get the 30 gems here as well as the 5 gems from this box. And then we also have the 4th anniversary special login bonus that gives you a total of 300 gems by logging in every day for up to 28 days. And then we have the regular weekly login rewards, which grant you a total over a period of 2 weeks. Is going to be a total of 20 gems, but basically 10 gems per week, so that's another 50 gems. And if we add all these gems together, that's gonna be 908 gems, which is just over the mark to actually guarantee yourself a Transcendent Ban copy. So now that you guarantee yourself a copy of Ban, you need to level him up. Now, the leveling up process is of course gonna use a bunch of materials. Basically the same materials that all other units use except for like the books, because the books are gonna have to be like light type books because Transcendent Ban is a light type unit. Now, how you get these books? Of course, you can just go here. So you basically need 10 3-star books, 2 4-star books, and 1 5-star book to go from SSR to UR. And you can get these books by clicking down here and trading them up for, yeah, let's say I need 10 of these, and then you can use any number of these books. So basically you can mix and match however many books you want to use. And there we go. Now you have 10 of those. We needed 2 of these, right? So we're just gonna give ourselves 2 of those, and we needed 1 of these. And there we go. So once you level him up to 50, you can just UR him, and after that, the amount of like materials you need, you can just go here and you can check this. And it's basically gonna be 125 of these OG Demon Flames, 145 of the Balmorph Cores, 80 of the Howlex Ears, 80 of the Grey Demon Wings, and 50 of the Red Demon Horns. As well as a bunch of SSR and UR pendants. I do believe you need a total of 33 SSR pendants, or the equivalent of 33 SSR pendants, and 8 of these 6-star books. So you can again trade them up here. I don't have enough for my ban, but that is totally fine, because if you don't want to waste all those materials during the event period, we will get one of these level 90 tokens, so we can go with a unit from level 1 to level 90 instantly by just completing these missions. And one of the missions are to just complete the 4 soldiers thingy 2 times. So basically you're gonna need to do that for 2 days, and on the second day you will be able to get this. So just do the missions, get that one, level up your ban. It's gonna be a lot cheaper. Or use it on any other unit that you have in your box. I'm just gonna use mine right now, just to level up ban, and he's gonna be level 90. There we go. That's really nice. Now after that, you need to sort of awaken your ban, and you can of course just go with one of these. It's gonna just fully 5-star or 6-star awaken him, and then you just need to super awaken him with some super awakening coins, or coins that you have like duped out units of. If it says level max, use these coins if you want to, otherwise just use these coins. And it's sort of gonna dependent on if your ban is 1-6 or 6-6, how many you're gonna use. I don't quite remember exactly how many you need to use, but it goes up by 3 every single time. So at 2-6 is gonna be 3, and then it's gonna be 6, 9, 12, and then 15, plus the additional 3 in order to like unlock the limit break. So as you can see, it's locked here. When I use 3, I unlock it, and then you just use 3 more for the 2nd star, and so on and so on. Right. Alright, so now that you fully enhanced and leveled up your ban, it's time to give him a gear set. Now, what is the best gear set for him? Is it attack crit? Is it HP defense? What is it? Well, this ban is of course based on attack. All his abilities scale off of his attack rather than his HP like it does with Purgatory Ban, but you can still use Purgatory Ban's gear. So basically, you want to go HP defense. That is what I would suggest. And because the Purgatory Ban also uses HP defense, all you really need to do is replace the top pieces, because in the top pieces of Purgatory Ban, you of course have HP pieces or whatever you have, right? But in these sub slots, you have crit chance and crit damage rolls rather than attack percent rolls. But with this ban, you just want to have the regular attack percent roll, and on the middle pieces, you want to have the defense percent roll, and on the bottom pieces, you want to have the HP percent rolls. But HP defense, that is the gear I would give him. So basically like this, with just regular sub rolls. Now, why I'm saying HP defense, of course, is because he's only gonna be used in PvP. If you use him in PvE, do know that he is based on sort of debuffing the enemies. He, through his passive, applies a bunch of debuffs to the enemies based on like if a Sin attacks an enemy. And then he also has like a debuff card here, which if he applies that debuff, this card will instantly crit. Most enemies in PvE are like immune to debuffs, or at least like the things that matter. So what I'm talking about, of course, is the demonic beasts, the guild bosses, or 3 out of 4 guild bosses, the final bosses and stuff like that. All or most are immune to debuffs, so he's basically only a PvP unit. But then you might say, shouldn't you go attack crit on him so that you can like kill people in geared PvP really easily? Well, honestly, I wouldn't say that, because you kind of want to go first with him, at least with the sort of the teams that we have at the moment. He isn't like the most tanky unit in the world. He could quite easily be killed by like Escanors and Melees and stuff like that, or other bans. And if you run like HP defense rather than attack crit, the likelihood of you actually going first will increase drastically. difficulty, so do keep that in mind. Now once these costumes go on sale for gems, I would honestly suggest you actually picking the costumes up as well, because if you get all the 3 costume sets, you will get more CC than if you just get him up to 6/6 from 1/6. Every dupe you get of him will only increase your CC by 400, but getting the cosmetics and maxing them out will give you a lot more CC than that, by almost a double I think. So that is honestly what I would suggest, at least with that. So save at least like 270 gems if you want to buy all the cosmetic pieces for him once they go on sale for gems. And once you do that, your ban will be fully built out and you will be ready to wreck people in PvP. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Hope you liked the video, hope you found it helpful or at least a little bit useful. Thanks for watching, hope you have a most wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.